Hey everyone, it's Paige and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So holidays are right around the corner and you're like, what should I get maybe for myself or for someone else? You know what? Maybe a new club fitting, new set of clubs, go to Club Champion and get it done. I'm gonna give you the spiel, you've heard it before, but I'm gonna say it again. I am a huge advocate for getting fit. It is the fastest way to improve your game and lower your scores. Most people are playing equipment that just does not fit them. They will go get a club off the rack, spend a lot of money doing so, and then they're hitting it and they're like, why is this not doing what I wanted to do? Well, it's not fit for you. So going to a place like Club Champion is amazing. They give you that pro experience where you can try every single brand, all different shafts, really customize exactly what you want, and the club fitters are going to put together an amazing set for you, and you're investing in this because you're gonna have these clubs for a while instead of buying a club off the rack, spending $700, then buying another one and buying another one and buying another one, and you're frustrated, you've spent all this money, you wanna quit golf, and we're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let you quit golf on my watch. So I'm gonna show you guys today the best clubs in 2023, and you should check them out because they are flying off the rack right now. So we're gonna start off with wedges first. We're gonna do the T24 Mizuno wedge. This is a newer version of the classic. You guys know this, I am a Mizuno girl, and there's just nothing that feels quite better than a Mizuno club. Wedges, irons, everything top notch. So try this out. I know everyone is always playing the Vokeys. I have Vokeys in my bag right now, and they are spectacular. I love them, but sometimes you just want a different feel, and every wedge has a very distinct feel. And I feel like with wedges, it's a very personalized experience. And you want to really get to know your wedge and what feels good to you. Yes, I'm still talking about golf, get your mind out of the gutter. But with wedges, because you're hitting these shots that are so touchy, and the way that you like to spin it and the way that you like to hit certain shots, that there is a wedge that fits everyone and their personal preference. And so with that being said, Cleveland is making some of the best wedges in the game. Try them out, they're amazing. This is the Zipcore RTX6, and it's the low plus. So if you have a hard time hitting off of tight conditions, maybe when it's even a little bit wet out and you want to be able to spin it, hit off those tight lies, then this is the club for you. But you really can't go wrong with either of these. Lower handicaps, higher handicaps, everyone is loving these wedges. And again, it's all about finding what works for you. These are two very popular wedges right now, but with short game and wedges, you have to go with what feels most comfortable, and you're only going to know that by going through the fitting process and see which one feels best. So try these out. We're gonna go to irons next. I have been a Mizuno girl for a very long time, and you have to pry these out of my dead hands. I love these clubs. So this is the JPX 923 Hot Metal. This one's the Pro. I play just the Hot Metal, and you can't go wrong. They feel so amazing and so good, and I really never thought that anything would beat this Mizuno iron because I've had it in my bag for a long time now, until I was shocked. The Srixon ZX5 Mark II. I have been hearing amazing things about this club. Everyone is saying that Srixon is doing incredible things in the game right now, and I was excited to try them out, but I was like, no one is beating my Mizuno, my baby. It beat it. Shocked. I hit that first shot and I didn't even feel it come off the face. It was butter. And that's what I love about the Mizunos, but this just had such an amazing feel. You have the V-sole, which helps you with easy entry, exit, out. Easy, they say it much better than me, easy in, easy out. They say basically what they mean by that is that when you're coming through the ball, there's really nothing that can go wrong. Is a whole thing. And then you have this thingy right here. I'm gonna put the stuff above my head of what the amazing club fitters at Club Champion told me to say about all of the little things, because I'm butchering this so bad. But basically what this does is that it helps you not turn it over. And so if you have a hook miss like me, then this is the club for you. Here's the thing about club fitting, is that I trust the experts. And if they say that this is a good club, and they say because of this reason and because of that reason, and they say it much more eloquently than me, I go, okay. And then I look at the numbers and they're like, numbers are good. And I go, okay, I want this in my bag. And that's how simple that this can be. You can be a gearhead and you can be obsessed with the numbers and the data and everything that all these clubs do. But you can also be like me. I'm a field player and I trust the experts to tell me what works and why it works. And I love learning. But at the end of the day, I want to shoot low scores and I want to hit good shots. And if this club allows me to do so, I am putting this in my bag. And so, I hate to say it, Mizuno, leaving my bag, I'm gonna put the Srixon in my bag. But both are great. Again, very personalized. One might work better for me, one might work better for you. You have to come here and try them out, but these are incredible. Next, we're moving on to Fairway woods. First, we're gonna start out with the Srixon ZX Mark II. Again, they are making some amazing equipment. I'll say that I really liked the way that this club looked. It has kind of a matte black look, and then it sets up really square. I think sometimes people don't love fairway woods because they look a little bit too open, or it looks like they have too much loft. And so for the Srixon, it sets up really nice and square. Like with wedges, I feel like fairway woods are another very personalized experience on what feels good for you. I don't know what it is, but it's always so difficult to find a 3-wood that you love, and when you find one, hold on to it nice and tight, because having a club that you can hit off the tee and off the ground makes the game so much easier. And I have said this before, and I'll say it again, theme of this video is I believe that people should be going to hybrids and fairway woods over a 3-iron, and even almost a 4-iron. Irons are so difficult to hit, especially if you're a higher handicap. And so having a 7-wood or a 5-wood in the bag is going to transform your game, and it's going to make golf so much easier. Think about it. You're on a long par 4 and you're 200 and some out. I don't know how far you guys hit it. I don't want to assume anything, but you're like, it's a 3-iron, or I'm in the rough. I don't know what to do. I have to carry some water and I need to land soft. You can't really execute that shot, but if you have a fairway wood in your bag, you can. So check out the Srixon, and also check out the Callaway Paradigm. I love Callaway fairway woods. They've always fit really well into my game, and well, for so many other people. The jailbreak technology, they do such a good job. This one I would say sets up almost a little bit more open, and so it looks like there's a little bit more loft to it. So if you don't like that, I would recommend the Srixon over the Callaway, but you can't go wrong with either. They are both amazing, and try it out. If you are unsure with your long irons and you're not feeling too confident, making that switch and putting a fairway wood in your bag is going to make such a difference. So you know when they ask a girl, are you a chocolates or a flower girl? This is the bouquet of flowers that I want. This is the holy grail of drivers. I mean, this is incredible right here. Everyone's always looking for more distance, more speed. They want to hit it longer. And these drivers are doing absolutely that. I think that this has been the best year in drivers, 2023, absolutely crushing it. So let's go through them. I think you can see a common theme that Srixon is absolutely crushing it. Their driver has been a sneaky contender for the best driver of the year. We have the ZX5, looks amazing. It feels really great. I love the sound of it. And then you have the LS, which is the low spin version. I know a lot of people out of all of the amazing brands might not initially reach out for Srixon, but you should. You should try them out because I think you're going to be surprised and absolutely love what they're producing. Next up, we have the TaylorMade Stealth 2 driver. A while back, I did a comparison between the Stealth and my TSR3 Titleist driver, and I said that I love the Stealth driver, but it just wasn't as consistent as my Titleist driver. But the Stealth 2 I found to be more consistent and extremely hot off the face. And so if you're looking for more distance and more speed, I think you're really going to love this driver. It's very sleek looking, and again, when it comes to drivers, I'm very particular about how they sound. It needs to sound really great or I'm not going to love the driver. So all of these drivers have a sound that I just absolutely love, and that might not be a factor for you when you're picking your driver, but for me it absolutely is. It has to look really nice and it has to sound great, and of course it needs to perform, but all of these do perform. And so when it comes down to the nitty-gritty and what makes a difference and why you pick a certain driver, for me it is looks and how it sets up and how confident I am looking down at the face. And when I'm looking down at the Stealth 2 driver, I feel confident. I feel like I'm absolutely going to crush it. And then you hear it and you're like, yeah, I did crush it. And then you see it flying and it's straight and it's far and you're like, well, this is an amazing driver, so come try it out. So I have this driver in the bag. It's the TSR3 Titleist driver. I did a fitting with Ian and we were going through my bag, and he also agreed that this is one of the best drivers that they have ever produced. It is incredible. It's that perfect combination of distance and consistency. I decided to go with this driver over my Stealth driver a while ago because I was looking for more consistency. I have a nasty left hooky miss, and I hate that shot. And every time I would see that shot on the golf course, I would immediately spiral into this anxiety-filled bogey train, sometimes doubles, and I couldn't play after that. There was something about that shot that was so mental for me. And so putting this club in my bag has really been therapeutic. And I know I'm speaking about this in a way that you're probably laughing, but anyone who plays golf knows this feeling. It's like there's certain shots that we have in the bag that it just puts us in a really bad headspace. And so to have a driver that has been so consistent for me, which is something that I've always struggled throughout my entire career, is being consistent off the tee. This driver has changed my life, has I'm serious, stay with me. It has changed my life, it has lowered my scores, it makes me enjoy the game of golf again because that miss made me hate the game so much. There was just so many bad memories and tournaments and times that were tied to those shots, and I think that's something about golf that we don't really talk enough about. We joke about it, you know, those days where you want to throw your clubs in the trash and you want to quit, but it really does affect you on such a deep level. There is something about golf, I don't know, tied to our ego, tied to our identity, who we are, that if you play bad, it really makes you hate yourself and hate the game. And that's why, again, I'm such an advocate for having good clubs in your bag, because it can really change your entire outlook on everything, and you start to enjoy the game of golf so much more. And so I'm like forever grateful for this driver because it truly made me love the game again. and going out there and not having course anxiety, and going out there and standing on the first tee and not feeling like I'm gonna absolutely like shit the bed. Like, having confidence makes such a massive difference. So, I mean, if you don't get this driver after that, I mean, I just don't know. But again, going and getting fit is so important. You're gonna love the game more. You're gonna be shooting lower scores. You're going to feel better about yourself, and it's gonna just make everything in your life just so much better. And not only that, I have a discount code for you guys. So use code Paige when you are booking your fitting at Club Champion, and everything in your life will improve. So leave a comment down below on some pieces of equipment that you're loving this year. Don't forget to book a fitting for yourself, or for your friend, or for your partner, anyone important in your life, because I know it's gonna be the best gift ever. Like today's video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye.